a hint to you people. Today we are going to start the new chapter from the textbook called the Indian Economic Development. The name of the chapter is Employment, Growth, Informalization, and Other Issues. What is the name of the chapter? Employment, Growth, Informalization, and other issues. So generally, this chapter is connected with employment only. Okay, so students, those who joined from 7th or 8th class, please check your timetable and participate in your respective classes there. Okay, check the timetable. Okay, and that's what the main aim of we people today want to understand or want to learn different aspects related with employment. Okay, so in connection with that, I want to speak to you related with the chapter that we started in the first page. That is, what is the name of the chapter? Human capital formation. What are things basically we learned from that chapter or in that chapter? Okay, Satyam, tell me, what do you know about or how can we connect this chapter to human development? What is human development? That's a question. Leave all other things. What is human development? Tell me.
Developing the resources which are lacking.
Simply speaking, so we can easily say, okay, we are converting the population into productive groups. Okay, so we know that India is a country, the second most populous country in the world. So population is so far not a liability for our country. Okay, population should not be converted into a liability or a burden. It is not a liability, it is not a burden. If we are investing money in education and health care, we are able to convert a population into a productive population. They are able to produce, they are able to generate income. Okay, so we know that if any particular individual wanted to generate income, he or she should be participate in any of the productive activity directly or indirectly. Clear or not? Okay, that situation is called to be employment. We are making money, we are generating income. Okay, so we want to be participate in the productive activities. The productive activities we can find in all these three sectors. Like what are the three sectors? And Mary Binu in economics, what are the three sectors of economics or production? And Mary, can you hear me?
Primary sector.
Simple, everyone know that. Okay, I don't want to go for such kind of explanation or something like that. It is primary sector.
Primary.
Yeah. Correct. Primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Okay, agricultural sector, agricultural and allied activity sector, industrial production. That's what the secondary sector or industrial sector. The third one, it is tertiary sector or service sector. Each and every individual wanted to participate any of the productive activity in all these three sectors. Then only they can earn income or generate income. Okay. Clear. It's called a productive activity. So basically in this chapter we are discussing about different scenarios related with employment, growth rate of employment, informalization of employment. Okay, and what the government can do to reduce this informalization of employment. What are the different sectors related with employment? Okay, like organized sector related with employment and unorganized sector of employment, public sector employment and private sector employment. So we know that the basic aim of education today is connected with employment only, right or not? If I am asking a question to you people, you will say that why I am studying. I want to become a doctor, it's employment related one. I want to become an engineer, employment. Nobody will say that I want to become an agriculturalist, I want to become a farmer, and I will become a sweeper or something like that, right? Nobody will say. Why? Is that not considering as employment? Here, if I am asking you people that how many of you want to become a mason? Okay, or a brick worker? Nobody. How many want to become a road worker? No one will say that. I'm not interested in that, right? Fine. So that's what employment. So different categories are there. We want all sort of jobs, all sort of employment in our society, in the economy. We want that for the better existence of the society or the better existence of the economy. We want workers in all these sectors like primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, so today I am going to describe or giving a pathway toward the chapter only. So you want to understand the things there. All these things what we are discussing now, you people already learned these things in the junior classes. Okay, I am simply brushing up that, just brushing up that, whether you know or not. If you don't know, I am able to explain that again, no problem. Christy, please turn on the camera. Sorry, I mean the light. I can see you. And Melchior is also, please do that. Asla, turn on the camera. Asla, are you there, Asla? Hadia, please turn on the camera. Irene, also do the same. Irene, can you hear me, Irene? Okay, so that's it. That's what we are discussing in this chapter there. Basically, we are going to an 10th class chapter. We are going to one 10th class chapter. Economics, we know that, right? Economics, one chapter is the sectors of the economy. Okay, in that we already learned about what are the three sectors and different employment scenarios. Basically, that connected with the two sectors of employment. One is organized sector, other is unorganized sector. Okay, so we know that if I am asking you people about government schools, you are not that much happy with that. Government hospitals, are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? No. Government transportation, government transportation like a KSRTC, are you happy with that transportation method in Kerala? No, not at all. Okay, no government schools, and no government transportation. No, don't like that. And what about government job? Yes, that's it. Okay. So you people, not you alone, including me and the total social setup, okay, that is basically is against or always trying to find out the loopholes or a bad face of government activities like government hospitals, government schools, or government transportation system, or all other government infrastructure except a government job. So everyone know that if you got or get a government job, okay, it is satisfied. Okay, what is that? Regular income is there. If going to office or not, no one is there to question. Not like that. Okay, there's no one is to question. Next one, pension. Okay, after the retirement, a secured income also is there. So everyone is trying to get a government job. If you ask to someone, what is your aim or what is the meaning of education? Most of the people will say that it is just a pathway towards a government job or a job that is able to provide more income or better income. Is that correct? Anybody of you have any other opinion on this? You can speak. You are free to speak. Anybody? So I am asking you people that, are you able to understand what I am speaking now? Are you able to understand what I am speaking now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sure. Okay. So I am taking you people to the present scenario or situation here. Okay. I only told you that you want to read the newspapers. Okay. Want to understand the present situation in our society, political condition in our society, economical condition of our society, country, I mean the state and our country. We want to know that. Then only we can easily sort out the problems. Or else if I am speaking about an old movie, you may not understand that, right or not? If I am speaking about, might have heard about a Prem Nasir or Satyan, right or not? They are old artists, I mean, the cine artists. If I am speaking about them, you may not understand about them. Okay, you don't know who's that, who are that people, impossible. If I am asking about a Mohanlal or Mammootty also, you will get some doubt regarding that. You might not see such kind of movies there. You are related with the new generation. What is going on now, right or not? Okay, so myself, I born in 1980s. So I'm an 80s kid. So I celebrated all these things. I know all these things, right? Okay. the same time, one book is equal to 100 friends. One book is equal to 100 friends, which means reading capacity should improve. You want to improve your reading ability skills. Want to read whatever available, whatever the things available, want to read there. Okay, that always will take you towards more knowledge. Okay, we want to know the society. Okay, are you able to do that? Are you able to do that? We want to do that. We want to improve the skills. We want to improve our knowledge always. Want to try to do that. Clear? So I am discussing about the government jobs. So why people are attracted toward the government jobs? Why people are attracted toward the government job? Tell me, someone, anyone can speak.
Job security.
Yeah, job security. Here comes the first and foremost important aspect of organized sector job. What is that? Job security is there. Job security. Okay. No one is there to push you away from the job if you're perfect in that, in such kind of jobs like a government job. It's an organized sector job. Any other opportunities are there? Any other privileges are there the people in organized sector is enjoying or are enjoying? What are they?
Sick leave.
Sick leaves are there. Very good. Sick leaves, including the maternity leave, right? Or for pregnant women, more than 3 to 4 months, they can take leave. Yeah, even males also can take the maternity leave, right? Yes or no? As a male employees can take maternity leave or not? No. Yes, to have the wife, they also can do that. Okay, they also will get that maternity leave. Okay, to take care his wife, he can take a maternity leave. Provisions are there. Okay, next. Anything else?
Pension.
Pension, yeah, next one. Now one program is going on, one what you can say, one movement that basically called to be One India, One Pension. One India, One Pension. Heard about that? Anyone heard about that? No. Almost all the people, those who complete the age of 16, they're pressurizing the government to give pension equally to equally to all the members, those who completed the age of 60 in the society. Okay. I'm infected with the cold. Sorry for the disturbance. My sound is not good. Can you hear me now? Okay, fine. So that's what. So almost all these people, the old generation, those who complete the age of 16, they are trying or pressurizing the government to what you can say, they regularize the pension. Each and every individual citizen, those who complete the age of 60, want a 10,000 rupees pension. Okay, if you are the person, those who receiving a pension from the government in lakhs, will you support that? Will you support that? I'm asking to you people. You are the part of the society. You are the young generation. You are the people basically want to make the rules and regulations for tomorrow. Tell me, are you supporting that or not? Huh? Aisha? Aisha told no. Tanya? No, no one is do that. No one will be interested in that. Okay, so that's a problem. That's a problem what we are facing in our country there. Economical inequalities are there. Economical inequalities are there. That is existing in our country. Okay, so we know that in organized sector, paid holidays are there. Paid holidays. Okay, all the Sundays are holidays, or the second Saturdays are holidays for the government employees, right? Right or not? And all other festival holidays are there. That also paid only. TA is there. Traveling allowance is there. Traveling allowance. DA is there. Dearness allowance is there. When the price of the commodities are increasing in the market, a percentage of the income also will increase for these people, those who working in organized sector. It's called to be dearness allowance. Okay, traveling allowance is there. Dearness allowance is there. Next one, bonus. Gratuity. Okay, every year a particular amount will increase in their salaries. Okay, so that's called to be gratuity. And what we can say, festival bonus. So every time these people, those who working under the government or working in the government sector or organized sector, they are able to celebrate their life, right? The next scenario, one more it is, what is that? The people, those who working in unorganized sector. Jonathan, boring. Are you boring, Mr. Jonathan? Jonathan, all these things are a mess, right? Mess. Okay, fine. Let it come back. Okay, listen carefully what I told. The people, those who working in unorganized sector. Problem is there, if they are not able to go to work one day, salary cut. Okay, no salary for them, no wages for them. Okay, there is no insurance for them. Insurance for them. Okay, no sick leave for them, nothing of that. No TA, no traveling allowance. No DA, no dearness allowance. No bonus, not at all. Okay, clear or not? So these many problems they are facing in unorganized sector. Unorganized sector. So we want to know both these things, organized sector and unorganized sector. But today the country facing a problem. Number of workers in unorganized sector is increasing. Why it is so? Why the number of people in unorganized sector is increasing? Any idea? Any idea? Hadia Ismail, any idea about that? Hadia, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, Hadia, why the number of people or workers in unorganized sector is increasing in our country? Tell me, what do you know? Just you can speak about that. Asla, please turn on the camera, Mr. Asla. Tell me, Hadia.
Maybe because of the poverty, or they might not be having a situation to go to the schools, so that they have
Okay,
to.
fine. Okay. So if I am asking, if you people are asking to me, or if you are asking to the adults, first they will say, what is the problem? Problem with the government, right or not? It is a problem with the government. Yes, governments are unable to provide job for the people. Okay, government is unable to provide better education for the people, so they are illiterate, they are uneducated. Government is unable to provide better health care for the people, so they are unhealthy, they are unable to do the job there, right? Okay, so before 2-3 months, the Prime Minister of our country, he made a statement that, okay, you don't want to wait to get a government job, you just prepare pakodas and sell in the market, that also a job only. Is that correct? Are you supporting that? What do you commented? Yeah. Okay, why you are observing, or why you are waiting for get a government job? Instead of that, you can prepare pakodas and you can sell in the streets. Is that a job or not?
No.
No. Okay, that's what I should told. No. Okay, but okay, there is one more profession is called to be self-employment. Self-employment that is not coming under the category called organized sector employment, right? Self-employed people are there. Number of people are there in our country. Basically, they are called to be self-employed. Different business they are doing. Okay, different business they are doing. But politically, most of the people will react against the activity or the statement that was given by the Prime Minister, because as a Prime Minister he could not say like that. Clear or not? He should not. That's what the thing here. That's what the thing here. So it is a responsibility of the government. Okay, in the election manifesto of the BJP party, they described that they will give more than 2 crore employment opportunities, or they will provide employment for that many people. And now they are saying what? You just prepare pakoda and sell in the market. Okay, so listen carefully, each and everyone, those who are attending this class. Okay, your future, you are waiting for a future. Okay, where or there competition is too high. Competition is too high. If you are not fit to compete, you are unable to survive. So every time related with the jobs, we can say that is the theory of Charles Darwin. What is that? Survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. That's what we are learning here. That's what we are learning here. What we can do to improve our credibility, our what we can say, our existence in the economic field to generate income. Okay, so I'm going for the screen sharing here. Just observe here. So now the chapter it is employment, growth, informalization, and other issues. That's what we are basically discussing here. So we know that employment. What is employment? Okay, directly or indirectly, one person is participating in the productive activity. You know, any of these sectors like a primary, secondary, or a tertiary, he or she is able to generate income. Informalization. Nowadays, another problem that we are facing in our country is number of people, they are forced to do the job in a unorganized sector or informal sector. Next one, other issues are there. Number of other issues are there related to this employment that we will discuss in this chapter today. Okay, not today, in the coming chapters. Okay, so we discuss about what is employment. So what is the importance of employment? What is the importance of employment? Okay, here comes the points related with the employment and its importance. It always helps the people to earn a living. Okay, not on that, earn a living. Next one, it gives mental satisfaction. Okay, That is contradictory one, mental satisfaction. Some people are there. The jobs may not give them any mental satisfaction too. That is another situation, right? Let it. It contributed to economic growth and development. Economic growth and development. So what is economic growth? So that is connected with income. Okay, income. The first point says it helps to earn a living. Okay, without a job, it is difficult to live in the society, right? Without income, it is difficult to live in the society, right or not? Now you know that if you ask into your parents, they might say that for last 5 to 6 months, almost all the families are facing the problem that related with income. Okay, the corona, the COVID-19 made a number of economical issues in our families. Is that correct or not? Is that affirmative or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
We are
sir.
not facing such kind of problems there, right? Okay, let it. So I just asked it. So common people, I'm discussing about common people. They are facing the problem related with what? Income. So this COVID-19, this coronavirus created such kind of problem in the society related with income of the people. Okay, next one, we know that it's important. Employment is important. That helps to earn a living. We want money to lead a good life in the society. Next one, it gives mental satisfaction because if you are a doctor, you studied, you completed MBBS, MD. Okay, so you're a doctor. So that profession gives you mental satisfaction. For most of the people, 90% they are enjoying the mental satisfaction related with their jobs. They are enjoying their jobs. Clear? Some people also are there. Exceptional cases also are there. Okay. Third point, it contributed to economic growth and development. Economical growth and development. Okay. Individual economical growth, individual economical development, and country's economical development and growth. Okay. So if you know that, we know that if the income increases, standard of living also will increase. Income increase, standard of living also will increase. Okay. Then a simple question to Hidayat. Hidayat. What is standard of living? Standard of living. Standard of living. Hidayat?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, standard of living. How can we connect that with economics?
Improving the way we live.
Yeah, improvement in the way of living. Correct answer. Very exactly. Exact answer is that. Okay, how can we speak about that? Example, we know that human needs. It is unlimited. Human wants are unlimited. Is that correct? Human wants are unlimited. Our wants will not stop anywhere. There is no stopping point for that. It is infinity. No one can able to stop that. Or that much control we required. We are able to control our mind. Okay, our needs. Okay, so very rare people, or very few percentage, a very less percentage can do that. A few people can do that. Okay, so limits are, wants are unlimited. That is always will fluctuate from or moving from necessities to comforts to luxuries. Okay, do you know that? What is necessities, what is comforts, and what are luxuries? Any idea about that? Yes. Okay, so that's it. Necessities. So we want that at any cost. Without that, it is difficult to live. Such kind of needs are basically called as what? Necessities. Food, shelter, clothing. Food, shelter, clothing. Without food, it is unable to live. Without clothing, unable. Without shelter, unable. So that's what necessities. Okay. The same time we will think about, okay, not only this one, we can think about something else, right? Every day we are eating with sambar or avial. That may not good, right or not? We'll feel bad, right? So we'll try for a biryani. Can we? Okay, so that's what called about comforts. Okay, the things that sometimes will give some comforts for us. Okay, so luxuries. Instead of eating the sambar, rice or biryani, we are going for a 7-course dinner in a 5-star hotel. That's luxury, right? Okay, understand, but that is not that much necessary. Biryani also not that much necessary. The necessary things are that what? The food that able to give us energy for one day. Okay, like that. Okay, so there's a difference between what we can say necessities, comforts, and luxury. So that's what standard of living. If income increasing, our standard of living also will increase. So our wants will move from necessities to comforts to luxuries. That related with our income only. So employment is always helping to improve our standard of living. How employment will helpful for that? Nothing but the income only, income only. So we are able to make income only by doing job or doing the productive activity in any of one sector like primary, secondary and tertiary. Okay, is this much clear or not? Okay, fine. So still we not started the chapter directly. We are moving to the chapter now. So we know that importance of employment. What are they? It helps to earn a living. It gives mental satisfaction, and it contributes to economic growth and development. The standard of living will increase when income increases. Okay. So now the question is there: why we study employment? Why we want to study about employment? Okay. Here it is, to know the quality and nature of employment. We want to understand the quality of the employment that existing in our country. To understand the contribution of different sectors. Okay, employment from the primary, secondary and tertiary sector. We want to know about that. Percentage, we want to know about that. Then only you are the people that are going to make changes in the economy of the country, administration of the country, rules and regulations of the country. You want to know all these things, then only you can think about that. It helps the human resource planning. So we know that we have population, number of people are there in our country. What we can do with these people? Okay, if we are not investing money in the population in the form of education and healthcare, the population will remain a simple population, a group of people. They are unable to produce. They simply will eat and sleep. Okay, so they are unable to produce a income. Next one, to understand exploitation, child labor, etc. So we want to learn about exploitation that existing in the field of employment in our country. Child labor. We know that, right? Okay, I'm asking a question to you people that. Okay, so if you are going to do a job, is that considering as child labor? Can we consider that as child labor?
No.
Christy started doing job. So Christy, Mr. Agas and Avanish Krishnan 7B, please check the timetable and join in the respective class. Oh, they left. Fine. Okay. Tell me, Christy. So you're doing a job. You are making income. You're earning income. Is that child labor? Are you a child or a kid? Christy, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, no, sir. You are not at all. Okay. So up to age of 15 only. Up to age of 15 only. Okay. 16, 17, all that's covered that period. Okay. So you are no more child laborers. Okay. So at up to age of 15, we are considering as what a child labor. Okay. So see here. So you want to study about that. What is mean by child labor? How it is exist? How is that thing is existing in the country? How that forms? Why child labor? Why child labor? What we can do to solve that problem of child labor in our country? To tackle the problems exist in the field of employment. To solve the issues that are existing in the field of employment. Okay. So here we discussed about the problems. Can anyone say that why we are discussing the problems? Why we are discussing the problems here? Huh? We can what we can say, discuss about a number of other things, positive aspects. Instead of that, why we are discussing the problems, Tanya? Why we are discussing the problems, Tanya? Every time they are speaking about issues, problems only. Why so? Why so? No idea, Tanya? Please unmute and speak.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, why so? Why are you discussing about the problems always?
So, you don't repeat them?
You don't want to repeat the problems. Okay, that's connected with a quote of Mr. Adolf Hitler. Have you heard about Adolf Hitler? Okay, Adolf Hitler. Okay, so Adolf Hitler once commented that straight roads never makes a perfect driver. What is that? Straight roads never makes a perfect driver. Okay, so road is always straight means the driver, there is no challenges for him. He will drive a straight. At least he just want to keep his leg on the accelerator and the brake, that enough. No control on the steering, right? Okay, but crooked roads. Okay, crooked roads that will teach the driver how to tackle the issues, right or not? That's what we are discussing about, the issues or problems. Okay, it's called to be critical pedagogy. Okay, that makes you to think about the solutions. Think about the solution. So you want to think about that. Okay, what I can do to solve this problem? What the community can do to solve this problem? What the governments can do to solve this problem? You can suggest something. You can teach the governments. the ideas to solve the problems. That's what we are discussing about the problems. Okay, if these many points are clear or not? Is that correct? Affirmative, right? Yeah, fine. So these are the things we discussed today. We discussed what do you mean by employment? What do you mean by employment? What is organized sector of employment? What is unorganized sector of employment? What are the three sectors? What is the importance of employment? Okay, many points are there. So why we want to study employment scenarios? Why? Why? Here is the points. To know the quality and nature of the employment. Contribution of different sectors connected with the employment. Human resource planning. Okay, we want to plan the entire population, or we want to convert the entire population into a productive population. Okay, to understand the exploitation, child labor, etc. Okay, number of exploitations are existing in the field of employment. We want to study about that, and we want to give suggestions or want to give remedies for the problems related with exploitation and child labor. Next one, to tackle the problem exist in the field of employment. Altogether, we can say that to tackle the issues, to tackle the problems, we are learning the things that related with the problems that related with the employment condition, employment situation in our country, Is that clear? Okay, so we are discussing about who is a worker, and GDP, per capita income and everything. So you might learned already all these things. Okay, so I'm asking to Milky, are you there, Milky Varghese? Milky Varghese?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do you mean gross domestic product? Don't think that I'm irritating you or something like that, okay? So all these things you want to know, that's why continuously I'm asking that. All these things you studied in the junior classes. Don't think that, oh, I'm studying in 12th class and the sir is asking silly questions to me or silly questions to us or something like that. Then tell me, Milky, what is gross domestic product? This is so simple for you. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
I can connect with Milky. Milky, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is gross domestic product?
Yes.
Okay, I can't hear. Okay, Krishnaveni, can you please? If you don't mind. Shavani, are you
The
there?
gross domestic product is the sum of total value of goods and service produced in a country in a year.
Very good answer. Fantastic and pakka answer it is. Okay. Gross domestic product. It is the total value of all the goods and services that produced in a country in a particular year, basically called a financial year. Financial year. Right? Okay. So want to keep this in your mind. We want all this application hereafter. Number of times I will repeatedly ask what is GDP, what is national income, what is per capita income or something like that. You want to say the answer. You want to know that. Then only you are able to move forward. So in a mathematics, we'll state the mathematical tables. So the maths teachers will say that it is compulsory. It's the heart of mathematics, right? Like that for economics also some points are there, some aspects are there. We want to understand that. Okay, otherwise it is useless. Okay, it is like that I'm pouring water on a bucket. Okay, without a lid or something like that. Okay, I will waste your time and my time. Okay, so just to keep that in your mind, Okay, so these things are important. Want to learn that properly. Okay, so many other students are trying to join. Let it. So we are here. Work is an employment. Who is a worker and what is an employment? Here, the total money value of all goods and services produced in a country in a year is called a gross domestic product or a GDP. Okay, fine. You know that. Very good. And we are going to the next one. Work is an employment. When we add net earnings from foreign transaction to GDP, we get gross national product. Just write down that. Just learn that properly. What do you mean? Gross national product. Gross national products. Okay. So GDP, we know that. So gross domestic product within the country, domestic within the country. Here it is GNP, gross national product. Okay, it is a result of adding the foreign exchange or foreign transaction towards our country along with the GDP. The final result is GNP, gross national product. So we know that a number of Indians, number of Keralites, okay, a number of people from your locality, they already migrated to some other countries, maybe countries in Middle East or countries in Europe or even in America, or we can say Africa also, right or not? And they are working there, they are earning income. Later, they will send a share of their income to our country, So we want to add that amount along with the GDP, gross domestic product. Then we will get what? We will get gross national product, gross national product. So it is a total value of all these goods and services that are produced within our country plus foreign exchange. Tanya, got that? Is that clear or not? Tanya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So write down, note down this one. When we add net earnings, the total earnings from foreign transactions to GDP, we get gross national product called GNP, gross national product. Hereafter, along with the GDP, this term was important called GNP, gross national product. Okay. Okay, guys, fine. And the next teacher is waiting. We will meet in the next class. Any doubt means you can text me or you can call me, right? Okay, any more doubts, any more queries? Any doubts or queries, please? Please. Okay, so the simple question now I want to ask.